Hey Woolies, today is the first day of many episodes to come of our new show. Today we're going to be doing 4 categories: power rankings for the NFL, fantasy football best performers, MLB award predictions, and our prediction for tonight's football game. To start off, we will do our top 10 power rankings, and at number 10 we have the Miami Dolphins after a hard-fought game.
At number 9, we have the Texans, who had a pretty decent first game. They're just right there at number 9.
At number 8, we have the Rams, but even though they're 0-1, they fought against the Lions really well. So.
At number 7, we have the Eagles. They beat the Packers, and they're a pretty good team. So.
At number 6, we have the Dallas Cowboys. Don't like them being on the list, but, they have to. They did good.
At number 5, we have the Ravens. After a hard-fought battle with the Chiefs in Week 1, a really close play in the end zone at the buzzer, they deserve to be top 5. I think they are one of the best teams in the league.
At 4, we have the Lions, who beat the Rams, and they were in a really close game all the way and closed it out. So.
At number 3, we have the Bills, and they're just a really good all-around team. They have great quarterback play.
Number 2, we have the Niners. In Monday Night Football, they really beat the Jets good, who were a pretty solid team.
Without Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, without Christian.
And no surprise to anyone, number 1 is the Chiefs. They're just dominant. Until someone can knock them off, they're probably going to be number 1 for a while. Moving on to our next segment.
Fantasy top performers of this week. At number 8, Alec Pierce. I thought he was going to be awful all season. So.
At number 7, we have Baker Mayfield.
Number 6, we have J.K. Dobbins for a big run.
Number 5, Isaiah Likely. He jumped Mark Andrews for the tight end one job on the Ravens. He could be really good this season.
Jordan Mason coming in for CMC after him not playing and just took over the game.
Number 3, we have Alexander Madison, who was expected to be the RB2 in Las Vegas, and he took that job.
Number 2, we have Alan Lazard. He was expected to just be an old guy that Aaron Rodgers really liked, and then he went off.
And number 1, Jaden Reed. He had a monster touchdown. I think it was just like 65 yards in Brazil. He was well over 100 yards. He had a touchdown or 2. He had a huge day. So he is number 1 on our fantasy surprises. With our next topic, we have with the MLB postseason near, we have the awards for the regular season. Who we think is going to be the AL MVP, the NL MVP, the AL and NL Cy Youngs, and the Rookie of the Year. For AL MVP, I have Bobby Witt Jr.
I think for AL MVP, I have Aaron Judge.
For the NL MVP, I think it's Francisco Lindor. I think Shohei Ohtani has had a great year. He's hit a lot of home runs. He's stolen a lot of bases. But that's really all he's got. Francisco Lindor is in and out every day. He hits and he fields. He has a great WAR. He's just an all-around great player. And I think he's the most valuable player to his team in the league.
I think I have to disagree and go with Shohei on this.
Okay,
brother.
my AL Cy Young is Tyreek Skubal, hard-throwing lefty from the Tigers. He just has been dominant. He has a chance to win the Triple Crown. He's very good.
I have to agree with you on this one. He's miles ahead of the rest of this competition.
And my NL Cy Young is Paul Skeens. I think even as a rookie, he has been very dominant. He had a great start. He kind of, wasn't as hot at the end of the season, but he's still playing really great baseball, and he's pitching very well.
I have to go with Chris Sale on this one. He's one of my favorite players ever. Just had a crazy turnaround from lose his mind on the Woo Sox to being in the running for NL Cy Young.
Yep, and my overall Rookie of the Year is Jackson Merrill. He has been really good for the Padres this year. He has a ton of walk-off hits, walk-off home runs. He had 4 in a row at one point during the season. He's just been really good.
Can I pick Skeens?
Yep.
I'll go with Paul Skeens for this one. He's I mean, as a rookie, to be competing with a great for Cy Young in his first year, he was the all-star starter. I feel like you can't beat that. All right, now we'll pass it on to Mason for our next topic.
For our last topic, we have the varsity football team is traveling to Assabet for their first game of the season. And what do you guys think the score is going to be?
I think it is going to be 42-17, and I think Sergio Hernandez is going to have 3 touchdowns.
I have 34-14 tonight. I think Serge is going to have 2 touchdowns. I think it's just going to be a great all-around day for the Woolies. Their defense is going to be stout. They're going to get the dub.
I have the Woolies winning 42-0. I think Assabet doesn't have anything for their defense.
Yeah. I have the Woolies winning 35-0. I think our defense is incredible, and I think Assabet has no chance on scoring against us.
We'll see you guys in our next video. Go Woolies.